Murudeshwara temple is one of the most famous temples in the state. The temple's main deity is Lord Shiva, and the place is also home to the world's second largest Shiva statue, standing tall at the height about 124 meters. The temple is located in the Uttara Kannada district in Karnataka and is built on the Kanduka hills, which are beautifully surrounded by the mighty Arabian Sea on all three sides. The Arabian Sea is an integral component of Murudeshwara's temple landscape. The temple also offers the most picturesque view of breathtaking Western Ghats. The location of the temple with water on all three sides and the large Shiva statue make it one of the most visually appealing temples. Atop the enormous 18-story Raja Gopura, you may obtain the bird's eye perspective. This enormous structure offers guests a never-before-seen epic vista of the entire seaside town, in contrast to usual temple towers. Additionally, for a small entrance fee of ₹10, they offer a quick elevator ride to the summit. After all, Murudeshwar is not just about worship. The aquatic world and water sports at the Murudeshwara beach are renowned for their breathtaking experience. Murudeshwar is one of the best destinations for scuba diving. Origin of the name Murudeshwara dates to the time of Ramayana. It is believed that one gets immortality and invisibility by worshipping a divine lingam called the Atma Lingam. The Lanka king Ravana wanted to attain immortality by obtaining the Atma Linga. Since the Atma Linga belonged to Lord Shiva, Ravana worshipped Shiva with devotion. Pleased by his prayers, Lord Shiva appeared before him and asked him what he wanted. By this time, Narada had asked Lord Vishnu to change Ravana's mind. As a result of this plot, Ravana asked for goddess Parvati, and the Lord Shiva offers her to him. On his way back to Lanka, Narada tells Ravana that Lord had not given him the real Parvati, and that the real Parvati was in Patala. So Ravana frees his companion, goes to Patala and marries a king's daughter, assuming her to be the real Parvati. He then returns to Lanka, where his mother asks him for the linga. Ravana then comes to know of the tricks played on him by Lord Vishnu. He therefore prays to Lord Shiva again. Begging for his forgiveness, Lord Shiva appears, and this time Ravana requests the Atmalinga as his boon. Lord Shiva agrees to give him the boon with the condition that it should never be placed on the ground. If the Atmalinga was ever placed on the ground, all the powers would return to Lord Shiva again. Having obtained his boon, Ravana started back on his journey to Lanka. Sage Narada, who came to know of this incident, realized that with the Atmalinga, Ravana may obtain immortality and create havoc on the earth. He approached Lord Ganesha and requested him to prevent the Atmalinga from reaching to Lanka. Lord Ganesha knew that Ravana was a very devoted person who used to offer prayers in the evening every day without fail. He decided to make use of this fact and came up with a plan to dislodge the Atmalinga from Ravana. As Ravana was nearing Gokarna, Lord Vishnu blotted out the sun to give the appearance of the dusk. Ravana now had to perform his evening rituals but was worried because with the Atmalinga in his hands, he would not be able to do his rituals. At this time, Lord Ganesha, in the disguise of a Brahmin boy, accosted him. Ravana requested him to hold the Atmalinga until he performed his rituals and asked him not to place it on the ground. Ganesha struck a deal with him, saying that he would call Ravana thrice, and if Ravana did not return within the time, he would place the Atmalinga on the ground. As can be imagined, before Ravana could return on completing his rituals, Ganesha called him thrice and had already placed the Atmalinga on the ground. Vishnu then removed the illusion of dusk, and it was daylight again. Ravana, realizing that he has been tricked, tried to uproot and destroy the linga. Due to force exerted by Ravana, some pieces were scattered. One such piece from the head of the linga is said to have fallen in the present-day Surathkal. The famous Sadashiva temple is said to be built around the piece of the linga. Then he decided to destroy the covering of the Atmalinga and threw the case covering it into a place called Sajeshwara, 23 miles away. Then he threw the lid of the case to a place called Guneshwara and Dareshwara, 10 to 12 miles away. Finally, he threw the cloth covering the Atmalinga to a place called Murudeshwara in Kanduka Giri. Murudeshwara has been renamed to Murudeshwara.